Hey guys, my name's Nate and I'm the Outdoorsman, and I kind of want to give you guys a quick state of the channel and a couple updates, and I kind of want to do a quick announcement type of thing. I have notes so I don't ramble on too long, and also to kind of so I can just get to the point, also so I remember everything. So one of the big things is, and I kind of want to get this out first, so if you click away, I am taking somewhat of a small break in September and October. My channel isn't stopping, but I am going to be not filming between those times. So one of the things I am looking for is I'm looking for guests. If you are a smaller channel than mine, and you are looking for or if you're a new channel who's been uploading regularly and trying to get some traction, and you're looking for new subscribers, this may be a good opportunity for you. I'm mostly just taking a break because I have a wedding coming in. So I'm kind of taking a break to help me get ready for the wedding. I'm going to be busy a lot of those weekends. So it's October, November I'm taking my break. September, I'm a little less busy, but it's because afterwards I'm not going to have as much time in my inventory that I may have, maybe gone. So October and November is what I'm kind of looking for them to be up. These are basically going to fill my Monday slots that I have, Monday, 1 o'clock. But yeah, so as I said, I'm looking for smaller channels. We're looking for exposure. If you're a bigger channel and you want to, that's cool. You can reach out to me. You can email me at theotteroutdoorsman@gmail.com. And it's theotteroutdoorsman@gmail.com. If you want to look that up, you can go to my About page and look up my contact information there. Right now, I can't really offer much in return. I don't really have ad revenue at the time of recording this, and I don't really have much time to return a video because I'm trying to build up inventory for around that time, between September and potentially after the guest videos run out. Also, in case I don't get any guest videos, I need an inventory for that time. I may do something special, I don't know, for those viewers. The big thing I can kind of really offer for that time is, again, exposure. I hate that as an offer myself, but in this case, you know what you're getting into with this. That's why I'm trying to target smaller channels who are looking for new subscribers. And this is my favorite way of kind of pointing people to other channels, is because they get to see your work. Hopefully views on YouTube are doing better by then. I would like, if you're doing this, I would like your videos by August 30th. So you have by the time, so I'd like a pitch, but I'd like a pitch sooner. I'd like a pitch sooner so I can kind of go, good, go with it. Try and get the pitch to me by the end of June. The sooner the better, so I can go, yeah, go for it. I'm not doing this organized right now because I don't have a big subscribership. In the future, if I do this again, if I need to take breaks, I may, but this is kind of my way of also helping out smaller channels. I would love to help out smaller channels, and with me, shout outs aren't strong enough for me, at least personally. And I really do believe showing off your work is a great way of getting you new subscribers. So a few series that I like, try and stick away from gear videos. As much as I do like gear videos and they generally do get better views, I don't want to rob you of those views. Gear videos are generally where I get a lot of my new subscribers, and they tend to be where I tend to get a lot of my views from. And I would hate to be a channel that robs you of those views. So if you did a gear review, I'd prefer them to be on your channel in a case like that. If you really do want to do some sort of gear video, doing a gear concept or a gear tutorial, that would be fine if you are dead set on doing a gear video. And I'm completely fine with that, but I'd rather you do something a little bit more conceptual than reviewing, if you kind of get the drift of it. I have a lot of other series you can kind of check through my channel. Some of the ones I'm really looking for are plant videos. I live in New England. It's a wide so my plant base is New England based. I really do want a, especially for my Know Your Resources series, I do want that to reach a wider range. So I'll try and do some write-ups on that and write them up down below, kind of a quick write-up on how that series works. But if you're interested, essentially what that is you pick one single plant, you show how to identify that plant, and you show its uses. Kind of sticking away from the major medical uses, but you can mention them, but talk about the uses for it, and if you want to, show them as well. But I would love to see some non-New England based YouTubers showing off a plant in their area, because I only have specific plants in my area, so you may have some other ones in yours. Some other ones I'd love to see, some hiking vlogs, or just taking us to a cool place in your area. Again, I'm based in New England, so I can only take you to certain places regularly. So I would love to have you take my viewers to new places. Show off some wildlife in your area. I love seeing some wildlife. You don't even have to, if you don't feel like talking, I'm starting to do a thing where I just show it off and play it to some music. You can do that. And I've been doing it for a little while. I don't do it as often. But you can just show it off if you really just want. That's really cool, especially ones that I don't have in my area. I would love to see those. I'd love to feature those. I love showing off cool plants, animals, wildlife, even if it's not informational, just showing it off. Or if you want to teach us a skill. It's one thing I don't do as much on my channel as I used to. I love teaching skills. I just don't do it as much just because I just don't. But if you want to teach us a skill, go for it. I would love to have things based off of more of hiking, backpacking, camping, less than bushcraft and survival, because those are heavily covered. But if you can teach someone a skill that helps them get outside and have fun, that's great. One of the big things I do want to, kind of a stipulation, remember to keep this family friendly. So I really do want to keep away from swearing, religion, and politics. It may be okay on your channel. I steer away from it on my channel. It's just my channel's policy. I may do it off camera, but it's my channel's policy so that anyone and everyone can watch it. So you can watch it with your kids. There are kids that watch my channel. And they watch it with their parents. They watch it with their grandparents. And I would much rather them still be able to watch it. So again, keep it family friendly. So, guest spots. Get them to me by the 30th. It's just so I can put a front roll and a back roll to it. Just introducing your channel and doing an outro to it. So it gives me a little bit of time to throw some stuff on it. And then try and get the pitches to me by the end of June. If I change my mind on when to get the pitches by me, I'll put some note down here. Depends on when I get the video up. And the types of videos. I'll try and re-put that information down below. Or a link to it down below. Anyways, off of that. Next is my podcast. The Wilderness Wanderers podcast. If you haven't listened to it and you like podcasts, seriously, go check it out. Me and Tom are putting a lot of effort into it. We're doing great. We're going to be kind of changing up how we record for a little bit. We're going to try and record double episodes for the next couple of months. So because we're going to be taking a break again, same time frame, September, October, November. Various reasons. We're going to explain that in the podcast. So if you're a podcast listener, go there. Part of the other reason why I'm mentioning it there, some people have asked if I'm going to put it on YouTube. The answer is now officially no. Me and Tom have talked about it. And with how YouTube has been lately, and how unreliable YouTube has been lately, the answer is officially no. It's actually doing really well on its own. We are getting enough downloads it's getting enough downloads and subscribers on its own that it does not need it. It does not need to come onto YouTube. And if I put it on my channel, it's going to hurt my channel more. And putting it on its own channel, I'd have to put up a channel, upload 15 videos to it, either a highlight reel or something, and then I have to put it on there. And that would, in my opinion, pull away from the work we're doing there, and I am paying for a subscription service there to put them out to all the different places. And you kind of have to do that for pretty much everywhere. If you want to put out if you want to upload podcasts, you have to kind of pay for a service, especially for one that's as long as ours is, because ours is about an hour long. Most episodes. There are special episodes here and there that are going to be about half an hour. Usually, like our holiday episode's about a half hour. And there's going to be one special one coming up that's going to be half hour, which is because we're going to be messing with the format a little bit for like 1 or 2 episodes. It's also nice because then I have a safety net. If YouTube keeps going the way it sometimes goes with small channels, then I have a safety net over there. I have a place I can still create things I can still kind of have fun with, and I don't have to worry about if my channel dies because it's not doing what if YouTube is no longer pushing small channels, then I have that safety net over there that I can still create, because I love creating no matter what. So again, if you're interested in listening to it, the Wilderness Wanderers podcast, we're constantly pushing out episodes. Constantly. When I say constantly, I mean once a month, a new episode. It's me and Tom. Occasionally we have a special guest, Brian, and new episodes. I don't think it'll be out by the time this comes out, but the next episode's going to be a tie-in with a video that we have coming out, which is going to be pretty cool. Moving on, I have a bunch of notes just to keep me on track, and so I can remember all this stuff. My channel. So one of the big things is how my channel has been doing. YouTube's algorithms have effectively, I don't know if it's because of decisions I've made or decisions I made combined with how the algorithm's been working lately, but effectively my views have tanked. Subs keep going up. Subs have been great. My channel keeps growing, but subs have effectively tanked. Yeah, but sometimes I'll do the same thing that would normally do really, really well, and it just, which is fine. I mean, it's how YouTube works. It really is. I'm not crying here. I'm not complaining. This is just kind of how it works. Don't take any of this as complaining. So yeah, don't worry. I'm not stopping. As I said, I love doing this. This is something I'm doing because I like doing it, and because I have that mission. I have that getting people outside, having fun. I don't do YouTube because I want to get big. I don't do YouTube. I mean, I'd love to get big, and I have plans for if I get big, but I do it because I have my end goal, which is getting people outside and having fun, and because I do like creating. Sometimes though, when the views are dropping and subs are being stagnant and you don't have the ad revenue coming in, it does get a little draining. I have been feeling a tiny bit of burnout lately. So one of the things you may be seeing is format changes. I'm messing with my format. I figure while views are down and while things are tanking, I can't take it any further, so I might as well have a bit of fun with it. Essentially, when life gives you lemonade, make sure I'm scampy. As I like to say. I come up with the weirdest sayings. So I really like doing my Gear Bite series. I'm planning on modeling some other new series based off the Gear Bite series, minus tying it with a blog. The reason I like tying a blog with the Gear Bytes series is because you get to see the gear use, but if you are curious about how I feel or a lot more in-depth stuff about the product immediately and not want to wait for a review, or if I ever do a review, you can go to that blog. Plain and simple. Whereas the other series, they aren't going to require as much information. It's just going to be video, video, video. Music. So I've already done them. I did one with a red effed stage of a newt. So it's going to be kind of more like that, where it's just content, less me talking. It just allows me to get on my own way, because as it's obvious with the time stamp of this video, if you look somewhere around here, I can blabber. So I'm going to be doing that a lot more. I may be doing some of that style. I'm also going to be experimenting with new styles. You're going to see some different styles come out. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing my old styles. So if you see me doing old styles, it doesn't mean, oh, those styles didn't work, he's doing those old styles. Old habits die hard, and also there's old styles I still like. Also, so off of that, a lot of my bigger series, so a lot of them haven't come out, like the New England Bushcraft Show. It's partially because my computer's dying. It actually, in order to print off my notes for today, which I'm not even going to get to all my notes because I got to shoot a couple of videos, but I'm running out of time. It actually took me about a half hour to print off these notes because I had to reboot my computer. And my computer's dying, plain and simple. It was I've been saying this for a year, but my computer's been functional for the past year, enough that it does well, but it's getting to the point where it doesn't really want to work anymore. So I have to buy a new computer. I have to. I don't need to, I have to. Or I don't want to, I have to. So that's why New England Bushcraft Show hasn't come out, because that has to do a lot of editing all at once, and I haven't decided if I'm going to release those like every Monday, or if I'm going to just release those all in 1 week, and just get done with it, because I did a bunch of interviews with a bunch of different vendors and like exhibitors. It's really cool information. And I really want to get those out. Like the show one is done-ish. I'm not happy with the edit. At least I don't know if I'm happy with the edit. I got to rewatch it, but that one's pretty much like technically done. It's really cool. But I want to release it with all the interviews. So that's why that hasn't come out. I also I've been waiting for the new computer to make a new trailer, because I want to do some cool flashy things with the trailer rather than just boom, boom, cut, 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 cut. So yeah. Also, once the new computer comes in, I can start doing some cool new things. I got some new technical toys, and I can start doing some better voiceovers, because with my computer, the sound card in it started to die, and whenever I did voiceovers, I got this weird sound whenever I played. So I had to stop doing voiceovers for a little while, and the last video I did with a voiceover was completely bodged through a video recorder. I'm getting eaten alive. I should have put on some bug spray. Through a video recorder, not a video recorder, a voice recorder that's been breaking, and that wouldn't connect to my computer. So I ended up taking I had an audio to audio jack, plugged that into the microphone port, that plugged that into the microphone port of my sound card, and then just ran that into my editing software, and just, yeah, it was the most bodged up thing I had. So right now, most of my editing stuff is pretty bodged right now, so I need to get a new computer. So you're going to be seeing a lot of shorter series, or some of my things that are really easy to edit. Similar to this, where this is going to be minimal editing. 20 minutes. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's essentially what this is going to be. Just a quick state of my channel. As I said, if you're interested in doing a guest video, let me know. If you're interested in listening to the podcast, there's always a link to the podcast in the in the description, always, in new videos. And you can get that at anywhere that podcasts are sold. I say that jokingly, they aren't really sold. You can download it for free. And yeah, that's kind of how my channel's been going lately. Hasn't been amazing, but I've just been doing. I'm still rolling. I'm still here. You're gonna see me every week, whether you like it or not. Well, if you don't like it, don't subscribe. I'm not making you. But if you like it, subscribe. I'd love to have you. I love creating content. But yeah, so expect new things. Things may be a little bit weird while I'm in conversion of my computer, but it'll be fun. Anyways, you guys have a good day tomorrow. Get in the woods, have some fun. I was just filming a part of a really big project I've been working on for the past 6 months. So, see you guys in a bit.